What is that? Strength, right?
Yes.
Yep.
13.
Cool. That one is grappled. And Jules is then going to try and find a place where he's not going. He's gonna move there. 25.
I gotta love messing with him. Alright, Fire Giant number 4. He's going to come sauntering right up to Julius.
But why?
Because you are literally the closest thing to him.
That's fair. No.
Yes. And for his second attack, he missed. Well, you guys
okay,
had
Jinko is initially going to step forward and swing at Fire Giant 3.
Ooh, first you should have just chucked a rock.
He will now expend a key point and attempt a stunning strike.
Let me look at this again.
Fire Giant 3 is now stunned, so Jinko will move past and attempt the same thing on Fire Giant 4.
They have 18 AC. It's not that hard. Nope.
He's not stunned.
Okay, so the hand has an AC and hit points equal to your HP maximum. That's cool.
Still not stunned. He will now move away.
Okay. So this one nearest to me is stunned, right?
Yes.
Yep, he's stunned.
Okay, so I'm not going to be touching him.
Aw, go ahead.
The stun doesn't get removed on damage, so.
Is it not?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You can wail on him. Oh, you know what? I forgot to roll the damage on him.
But it does go away at Danny's next turn.
Okay.
Well, that was worth it.
Yeah, a whole
So-
7.
What I'm going to... I am going to spend 2 sorcery points. And I am going to use those 2 sorcery points to quicken Magic Shadow Blade, changing it to a bonus action.
So...
Yes, it's a sorcerer spell, Chad.
I know, that's what I'm saying, so...
Yeah, let me get the fucking spell on first. So I'm going to cast that, and I'm going to use my 5th level spell slot for that. Then I'm going to roll a d20.
Roll 1 or 11, damn it. Cone of Cold. What is this, Cone of Cold?
So then I am going to use my action to cast Booming Blade on Fire Giant 3.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So that's Booming Blade.
Well, Danny wanted it.
That wasn't supposed to go to Victor. Can you just take that last effect off me for a sec, please?
That one?
As long as I've still got the damage one on, yeah. Yeah, that's right, thank you. Right. So you see like a massive thundering energy shoot down Victor's shadowy purple blade. As to which then, as he's hitting it, the sword will flare with divine power as he uses a level 4 spell slot to cast Divine Smite.
Divine what?
Divine Smite.
Okay. Fire Giant 3. Oh, wait.
And that will be his turn.
Hasn't this taken over 100 points of damage already?
Fire Giant 3.
It has.
It has. Yes.
Fedorum did 58.
Yes, it has.
And it's still only orange. It's not even red yet.
And I did not mess with these numbers whatsoever. Jinko, you asked for it.
We best get some damn nice stuff for this, Jenko.
I didn't know we were going to have to fight fire giants for it. I had them 4 of them. I thought it might be like he'd want some gold or maybe some of the soul coins or us to fetch him something else.
I think he wants us to show us his power to prove that we're worthy of the weapon.
There you go.
So, Fire Giant number 4 is fine. He's not stunned.
Yeah, he's unaffected by anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up. So I'll be in his threat range there, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna point at Fire Giant number 4, seeing that he's been wounded the most.
3.
I'll hold my hand out. I don't know how this would look, but yeah, I'll hold my hand out. You see a lot of ice start to appear, and it forms a knife, and I fling it over to the Fire Giant number 3.
Nice.
Nice knife.
Ooh, that's a miss. That's about all I can do.
Right. His turn. He's just steepling his fingers and yawning like he's starting to get a little bored. Olanthius.
Yeah, sorry we're keeping you up, Bill.
He will step up to Giant 3 and attack him. Time progresses forward with everyone frozen in time except for him until after I take my next turn. So, wow, okay, so I get the 3 attacks and then 3 more attacks.
Yay. Now that he's friendly, does he still have his super powerful ability with his sword in the...
There's only one way to find out.
Finally, it went down.
Destroys that one. And then he will zoom. Oh, wait, no. Let's see. He was right there. So, what's his movement? Oh, he would actually be able to. Now he can only move 30. So, 25, 10, 15, 20. He'll be able to get right there. Exactly.
Okay, so would you say that we are not necessarily attacking Fire Giant 1 yet? No one's done anything to him yet, right?
He's just grappled.
No, not Fire Giant 2, Fire Giant 1.
They're both grappled.
Oh, they're
No,
both
no, no.
grappled?
No.
No, oh, I thought that was circle.
No one's fucked with Giant. No. Number 1 hasn't been touched at all.
Okay.
Alright, I am casting Modify Memory on him.
Oh.
Let's see if it
What
works.
the fuck does that do?
Okay, so he failed. And so I am modifying his memory in that his memory leading up to this battle was that his mother appeared and that the other 3 fire giants started beating her, and
Huh.
we were able to pull her away from them and save her.
I clap at that.
Are
That's
you
amazing.
my mom? That is a very good. I like that.
And I will move behind this anvil and smile at that. Smile at the fire giant as I move away from him.
Nicely done.
Very nice. Lulu. She will cast Cure Wounds, or like float down and cast Cure Wounds on Julius. She has some new spells to play with. Right, so Fire Giant 1, realizing that Giant 2 and Giant 4, and well, Giant 3, who just died, beat his mom, is going to come rushing up to Fire Giant. Fire Giant never. Well, no. First, actually, he's going to come up to this anvil and pick up one of the rocks that they were working on and chuck it at Giant number 2. Giant number 2. But miss, and come rushing up and slash at him with his greatsword. Also missing. Strength. He rolled a 13.
19?
Yep, so he's still grappled.
Alright, seeing that one went down, those two are attacking each other.
He deserved inspiration for that. I agree, but he already has his. He already has
25
point of
feet.
inspiration.
And first thing the Gendorum is going to do
Yeah, it
is
hasn't
use
used
his
it in,
bonus
like,
action to
6
cast
sessions.
Compelled Duel against Fire Giant number 4.
He hasn't used it at all, and he's had it like 6 sessions now, maybe even longer. So compelled duel. And James, if you look on the points or the store items, I've lowered the prices, the cost.
So out of curiosity, with that effect, what does holding shift do when you drag an effect or something?
You hold shift down an effect, it basically it does the same thing as like an if T,
Alright, cool.
but it does the if T against that creature only.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, I didn't know that.
Nifty.
I was just making sure. Yeah, I guess you do have advantage on that. Cool. All right, cool. Attack action to attack. Also, and again with a 2nd level spell slot for Divine Smite. I will channel Divinity Guided Strike to add +10 for a 20.
Nice.
And then dump a 1st level Divine Smite into that.
Yes, reduce the store prices for things on here.
Chad, out of interest, what's the lighting like in here? Is it dim or dark?
It's like, it's kind of like, it's light because you're in a volcano with magma and stuff, but it's also kind of like dark as well. I mean, because you're in a demon's or devil's lair.
So
All
for
right,
this
Jules.
Sorry, Jules, go on.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to do this a little faster. Jules is going to Mantle of Inspiration, targeting Oakhart, Victor, Jinko himself, and Exacto.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Fred's Tavern, trying to redeem a critical hit. I believe if you go to the store itself, like the info tab,
And then he will use
should be able to
his
do it there.
action to cast a thing.
cast a thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Nice.
As he shoots a ray of cold beam at this fire giant.
Alright, so he will attack Jindorum. And once again. He felt compelled to duel Jindorum, and he dueled Jindorum.
Or Jindorum.
Poor Jindorum. Yeah, if you type in, oh wait a second, hang on. Where is it? So that was a fumble. You're hurt in some mysterious manner. I must make a successful DT plus your con level save, or suffer ongoing 2d4 damage per round until you save it.
So you want what, a con save?
Yeah, a DC 10 plus your con plus your level. So yeah, alright, so you succeed.
Yeah. Luckily that bless spell gave me an extra one as well.
But yeah, if you can't find it, if you type in like commands, like exclamation point in command, you should be able to find how to redeem stuff.
So Victor is going to keep the thundering element onto his weapon, and he's going to slash out at Fire Giant number 4 with booming.
Redeem crit Jinko. Does that actually go through? Well, let me.
He's also going to bump the level 2 Divine Smite into it.
Yeah, it looks like it went through.
Holy moly.
So Jinko, summon and stream chat is being nice, and your next attack will be a crit, no matter what.
My next attack will be what?
A critical, no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Somebody in the
chatters.
stream spent points on.
Fuckers.
Thank you, stream chatters.
You have
With
4
number-
fire giants. I don't want to talk about.
Annabelle, don't forget.
If that pit fiend does anything, I am dimension dooring my happy little ass right out of here. All right.
Oh, you don't want to fight him?
No.
We have people watching a stream,
Yeah.
and they're hearing all my bad jokes.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh God.
All right, so Ice Knife, if they hit or miss, you still have to roll a dex save, but it doesn't give me a dex save option. You want to roll a dex?
It does that automatically. Like if whenever you cast it, it rolled that phantom dice. So he actually failed it.
Okay, so he gets the extra. Okay, but it's level 2, so that would count. Let me.
I don't know.
Okay, so instead of the, yeah, I did that wrong. I did it backwards. So the D10, I would have did 3 damage. You can give him 10 back.
Okay. Let's see. That's number 4. Blah, 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 blah. Where's number 4? Shit. 10. Oops.
Then give him 6.
Oh,
So
hang on.
yeah.
131.
Extra D6 for going up. I did it as a level 2nd, so level spell slot.
So he's just taking 6 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. God, 131, 35, 137.
I'll move there,
137. There
and
Wow.
that should be it.
Bell's kind of just stretching and looking around and Lanthius. He will. He's gonna come up to this dude and attack him. I guess I should roll the attack first. And he missed it, so 4 gets 11 back. Let's see, it's 137. Da, 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 da. 2 and 3. Finally, 1 hit. All right, exacto.
Alright, I'm gonna zip over and tap Jindorum on the shoulder and hit him with a level 4 Cure Wounds. That was 4. Oh, I guess it's alright. And then, yeah, that'll be it.
Lulu. She will tusk him.
Oh,
Lulu gets a crit.
Oh, she tried.
She did. So, Fire Giant 1, his mom is still got attacked or whatever, so he's going to attack this guy. And once again. She is in mammoth form. Strength. He rolled a 23.
Jeez.
But did not pass
26.
Jindorum.
Alright, Jindorum uses half his movement to stand up. And... he is going to. Is crying a valid option?
Yes.
Awesome. He's going. God. No smite on this one.
Oh, nice.
All right. It falls down.
And then 25 feet that way. Jules moves 20 feet up. He is going to use his bonus action to cause the hand that is grasping this man
Sad.
to squeeze and crush him. So it's going to do 2d6 plus.
Sad. Yeah, exactly.
12 damage to crush that man. And then he will use his action. Should I hit this guy? If I hit him, I break him out of the thing. But I don't want to break him out of this.
Break him up, break him up, break him up. Light him up, light him up, light him up.
Alright, Ray of Frost it is. At Fire Giant 2.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, so you have a 50% chance of missing on your next hit. When the next hit happens, roll percentage dice, and it misses on a 50 or below.
Okay, so roll high on the next percentage die, essentially.
Pretty much.
Alright, cool. Jinko.
You do have a
So
crit.
Fire Giant 1 is still trying to avenge his mother.
Yes.
Jinko can empathise with that, so he's going to move up to Fire Giant 2. I believe he's still grappled.
He is. And you do have a crit, by the way.
Stunning strikes are not going off tonight.
But though that damage automatically crits because of your stream chat redemption.
Automatic miss.
But that one gives you 1 level of exhaustion. Poor Danny. So crit on 1, exhaust on the other.
You threw your back out.
That's kind of funny. Victor.
So we still have one grappled, right?
Yes.
And the other one's friendly to us for now.
Well, not so much friendly. He's just waiting on the other one because he beat his mum.
Yeah, but if we do any damage to him, does that break?
It doesn't. The only way his memories will revert back to normal is with a remove curse or a greater restoration. So he might just get confused as to why you're saved his mother and now are attacking.
I didn't give exhaustion to Jinko. What?
Because it was your turn, and he got a level exhaustion for his fumble. So.
All right. So if I do damage to the one that's grappled, does it break the grapple?
Jink just laid
No.
on him, yeah. And yeah, I just remember Jindorum doesn't have a memory.
So, as I'm to understand, Fire Giant 2 is free to be attacked.
If you
Yep.
you can attack whoever you want.
No, but I'm thinking tactically.
Just attack them. It'll be fine.
I'm planning on blowing them both up.
It's all fine. It's all fine, man.
So if I'm there, that's 5 feet to him. That uses all my 13 move.
And
Since we've only got an hour left, I'll use my point of inspiration to re-roll.
okay. Yes, he redeemed a point of inspiration for himself. There you go. What does Bell want to do? Jeez, look at his freaking
And with
wall
that,
of fire. Oh my lord.
All right, so I can get both
Jeez.
of those guys in a 20-foot cube.
Jeez.
So I'll walk up. I'll walk up at least over here to buy Jindorum. Hopefully he don't think I'm an enemy. I'll reach down to the ground and pick up some of the dirt and just hold it above and let it drop to the ground. When it does, it kind of shimmers as it falls, and then once it hits the ground, you notice that the earth under the Fire Giant 2 and 1 start to churn, and they start to all kinds of things. It looks like a minor earthquake's going on over there.
Nice.
Also, it is also difficult terrain now in that terrain square,
Okay.
and that's it.
And he pulls out his emery board.
Hey, that's my emery board.
It's mine now.
His is probably the size of a surfboard.
So let's see. He will cast. Yeah, he'll look over at Bell and see that Bell doesn't even give a shit. We'll cast a Hellfire Orb at those two guys. I should attack it.
Just out of curiosity, does that spell affect objects?
Well, your hand, it has the same HP as you. The hand is an object that has AC
Yes.
of 20 and hit points equal to your own hit point maximum. Yes.
Yes. I was just curious if it affected objects or not. Because if it doesn't affect objects, then it can't affect the hand. Because the hand is an object. It's not a creature.
Each creature has to be blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it just says creature. And it is his turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move over there. Whip out my wand of magic missiles and fire. Jindorum's
oh,
still
shit.
pretty wounded. As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast a healing word on him. But just at first. And that'll end my turn.
Alright. Lulu. She's just gonna hang back because she's kind of scared to go any further because, you know, hell. But he's going to continue beating on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
All combatants on the battlefield are set to half the original HP. That includes you, smartass. So, he is down to his. Holy shit.
Oh. How?
Welcome to Rock 2's fucking tables.
How does that happen?
I don't know. Alright, Jindor.
So essentially, does that mean those that were above half are folks, and those that were below half are not there?
So yeah, it was just him. Now he's down to his HP. His HP was halved.
Then you say
Okay,
all.
well. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Didn't you say all combatants on the field?
All combatants. Oh shit, that would actually be you guys too.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Read that back again?
All combatants on the battlefield are set to half of their original HP. That includes you, smartass.
So
if you
up or down?
Yeah, if you were above half, you go to half. If you were below half, you go to.
Right.
I've just lost 39 hit points.
That's okay.
So that giant got a critical hit on the other giant, and it somehow halved our hit points.
Yes.
The way I see it, this giant slams his sword down, and he accidentally hits the anvil, and shards of the anvil fly at everyone. And some people get hit by it, some people dodge out of the way of it, and as a dodge, Bell looks at them and thinks, "Good dodge," and heals them if they overlap.
I guess.
Okay. Jindorum still doesn't really know what's going on, but the people around him aren't attacking him, and they're healing him. So he's going to go up to this guy. I'm just assuming that he remembers how to hold a sword.
Who?
Jindorum.
Sure. I mean, you've already been casting smites and shit, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that he's not going to lose his class features over a critical hit fumble table, because that'd be.
I mean, when people lose their memories, they don't lose like language abilities and motor memory or anything like that.
Right. So he can use
Rob's
a sword.
table is fucking evil.
Yes, it is. I like it.
But his crit table is fucking amazing. There's also those 11s.
So yes, he can still use a sword.
Apparently not.
Yay! First level Divine Smite into this.
Sad face.
So
How long does that memory thing last for him, by the way?
1 hour.
And what does Bell do when he sees the last giant go down?
I expected more of them. Oh well. I have more. If you want, you can sleep here for the night.
I don't want to sleep here.
I would
I
very
mean, at
happily
least
sleep
Way
it's
too
here.
hot.
We've got the hut.
We do have the hut, and the hut makes nice conditions for us.
It does.
Oh. Sounds good then.
So did we even get anything for defeating those giants?
Yeah, he'll point to the parcels, and they are 2 Hellfire Greatswords and 4 Hellfire Javelins.
I'm not entirely sure what they are.
I have no idea what those do.
No, Hellfire, what does...
In the inventory.
I see one unidentified item.
The
The
javelins.
the weapon is fashioned from infernal iron and traced with veins of hellfire that shed dim light in a 5-foot radius. Any humanoid killed by an attack made with this weapon has its soul funneled into the river Styx, where it's reborn instantly as a Lemure devil. I mean, that could be kind of handy, I suppose, if you're nowhere near the river Styx, because it also transports them several miles away from you.
Yeah, or if you just need a magical weapon. Gendorum is not going to take one of those. At least I don't think his character.
No,
Neither is
Jinko,
Victor.
I mean, Jinko doesn't need one himself, so no, they can stay in the party shoot.
Victor's very attached to his shield and does not want to fuss.
I mean, they're worth a bit also.
Lulu will say, "Can I wear one or hold one?"
Sure thing, Lulu. Let's get
Yay!
you with a great sword.
Yay!
I'm actually gonna pass a great sword to Lulu and see what she does.
She starts to wrap her trunk around it and then screams in agony and drops it.
Oh dear. Are you hurt?
It's bad.
Well, would we know what it does?
She would.
I
Other
mean,
swords-
it's in the description. I'm guessing maybe Bell told us what they do when he gave
Yeah.
them to her.
You
Gives
see,
you.
the swords are easy.
But yeah, if you guys want to take a long rest, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll take a long rest.
Well,
Even
I
though
think
it's
I'll be
hot.
I think I'll be casting the hut as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting the hut and do that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm casting the hut.
Yeah, I'll get into the hut. Take your nice long rest.
Get my butt in the hut.
Get the XP for
Oh wow.
this.
Okay, Jinko, good idea.
Yeah, I can't really take credit for that. I had no idea that it would have just asking about the weapons would have resulted in 4 fire giants attacking.
If you want 4 more.
Oh no.
Well, on the bright side, we just killed 4 CR9 creatures.
Yep.
He did.
Disgusting.
No, not at all.
I gotta say, a lot of our
Does that remove Jinko's exhaustion, the long rest?
Yes, it did. Did it do it automatically? And Jindorm has his memory back.
No, the exhaustion's still on Jinko.
Not anymore.
yeah, you were
Cool.
seeing things.
So we've got a barge, and what else did he give us apart from the weapon?
That's it.
Yeah, he told you where to go and that you can use the barge if you wish. But I will be right back here in like 30 seconds.
Bigby's hand doing work.
Yeah, that's a really nice spell.
Yep, quite handy.
Same.
Your terrible jokes are on point tonight. Proper dad jokes.
So looking on this Twitch stream, how can you see how many people are actually watching?
Well, do you see underneath the actual stream there's like a red little man with a number next?
I see the penguin icon says Engorgio 12 live.
Well, if you look under the stream, it shows the number 4 in red, showing that 4 people are watching it.
Ah, okay.
Wait, this is session 17. We've been playing this for 17 weeks. I did not feel like that long.
And we are not even halfway through yet.
Awesome.
Really?
Nope.
Really. This is chapter 3, I think. I think it's chapter 3.
Yeah. Chapter 3 starts when you make the decision to follow demons or devil.
What'd I do?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. I just realized that we were on session 17.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing and not a super long thing. It's just I didn't realize that we had been playing that long.
Yeah. And you, yeah. You're, yeah.
Then I just said to them that we're not even halfway through yet.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we must be.
Well,
I mean, it goes up to level 13, this module, and we're level 10 now, so we must be at least halfway.
Well, in Avernus, I've got a feeling that a lot of it's going to take place at the higher level. How many chapters are there, Chad? Is it 6 or 7?
5.
Oh, right. What, there's 6. Oh, right.
And you are on chapter 3.
So when we get to the end of it, Chad, we could also like homebrew another few chapters.
Well, possibly. We shall see. Because
We've also got Asil, who's going to run an Eberron campaign for us.
Yep. And what else? When are you going to run Call from the Deep?
Fridays after we're done with Tyranny.
Alright.
Michael, you're going to run something too, aren't you? And you're going to switch it with Asil or something?
Yeah, I'd be happy to run something. If once this is over, if you guys want.
Yeah, I mean, I have acquisitions incorporated and that I'm running on Saturdays already. So if you want to,
quite honest, I
take over
can see this group. I can see us as a group playing for a long ass time and just switching DMs between stuff.
Speaking of which, I started my DMing yesterday with Dragon Heist, the first session.
Oh, nice. How did it go?
It went okay. It was probably a bit clunky, but nobody complained at least, so I was happy enough with that.
Cool.
I just finished DMing that and moving on to Avernus after that.
Nice.
Are you DMing it, Eagle?
Yeah, I already DM'd Waterdeep, and we're moving to Avernus next session.
Waterdeep is absolutely one of my favourites. There's
This
so
is my
much potential for
favourite.
role playing in it. It's just been really good.
Well, Eagle, I have a shit ton of notes if you need anything. Because this is it's a lot of. I don't know how much prep you've done. It's a lot of prep.
I mean,
I haven't.
Before we continue, I do have a question though. Are you just going straight into Avernus and like skipping the first couple of chapters, or just like moving them
Yes.
straight to El Turel? Awesome.
I moved things around a bit. I changed Boulder's Gate to Waterdeep, but we're skipping that whole Boulder's Gate section. And Ultriel, I moved to the east of Waterdeep instead of down there by Boulder's Gate. So, yeah, just switched up the cities a little bit.
So are you going to be going through the Call to the Dead Free parts of it, or are you going to be going straight into the Avernus?
Yep. They found the shield a long time ago in a shipwreck, helping the dragon that's in the bay of Waterdeep. I don't know if there's a side quest for them. I forget what faction gives it to you. But
Nice.
they found it there and kind of did a little bit of other things with it. They stored it in the royal vault there in Waterdeep. I had the priest. She made a deal with the devil, and she came to the vault in order to try to find the shield and like killed a whole bunch of guards. They defeated her. Lady Vajra, the Blackstaff leader, came in to help them because, of course, it's the bank. Everybody has something here, you know. So she got wind of it and came and helped. Told them what it was. I put was it Silvra?
Yes.
the tiefling.
Yeah.
I put her. She's a major mage for the. I'm sorry, the Black Staff Tower. So yeah, I just switched up a little things.
That's the good part. You can just make it all your own campaign.
The reason to get them to go to Avernus, because it was kind of hard because they didn't really have a reason. I made one of my players is a Dragonborn Paladin, and he's Order of the Gauntlet. So the what's the leader of the Flaming Fist that you go to Ultriel to save once it's in hell. I switched it to him, so they have a reason to go down there. And then once they get down there, I may have a reason, some kind of information where they find that maybe the Open Lords of Waterdeep maybe signed a deal. So that'll get them to kind of explore and see what's going on.
Very nice. But okay, so you guys take your rest. You're in the hut. You emerge from the hut, and Bell is still sitting on his throne with his emery board.
See you later, Bell.
As he's like, okay, and then he'll like snap his fingers and teleport you guys directly to the surface.
Oh, cool.
Well, that's helpful.
And this person's
no,
going to tell us where to find the, potentially tell us where to find the adamantine rod.
Correct. And when you get to the surface, there's a little imp who will come up and basically tell you that his name is Belacross, and he's to Bell's ordered him to transport you guys to the Sybarix.
What is the Sybarix?
It is.
Oh, the Sybarix is the Keeper of Law, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's right.
So he'll lead you down to the barge. This barge is it's about 30 feet long, 15 feet wide, and it's basically sturdy enough to transfer up to 2 huge infernal war machines, so you're able to take your war machine with you. There are 12 Maragons under the command of a Bone Devil operating the barge's oars. Hey, Ralph. And as you guys set sail, let's see, open your map.
Oh, and we're sailing down the River Styx at this point, right?
You are.
Yep.
Cool.
So right there where that arrow is, that's where the barge is. And you are going down here, all the way down the river. And as you start traveling down the river, you pass under the Stygian dock. And it looks like this.
Oh my lord.
That's what it looks like. It's a massive iron structure that appears to be a pair of docking arms straddling the river Styx, and it extends out over it. Hefty clamps, chains, and bars are fixed to the docking arms to lash large vessels between them.
Is this considered water that we're in?
Technically, yes.
Is that Anakin and Obi-Wan?
Well, technically, I'd like to use shape water to kind of keep the water around the whatever we're in kind of still.
Okay.
When we go by this thing.
All right. Yeah. You still it out. It just calms down.
So what is that thing that they're clamping?
So it's basically it's able to like lash large vessels between them. Like it could be like a large vessel, like a ship or something like that.
Is it refueling or something? Is that what we're seeing going on?
It appears to be so. Yes.
What is the ship? I mean, we've never seen anything like it.
You have not. Oh, let me pull up a description. Where is it? No. Fuck. Where is it? Oh, poor devil. Images, images, images. I know I have an image. I gotta find it. No. No. Maps, no. Da 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 da. Fine. Of course not. Fucking hell. God damn it. Where the fuck is it? No. Scab. No. God damn it. I know I have a picture of it somewhere. There we go. That's what it looks like.
Oh.
And you guys...
Jules will... who's driving the boat? Did we ever get their name?
Yeah, the name of the captain, his name is Krinjak.
Krinjak, what is that thing?
What does it look like? It's a flying fortress, duh.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
Whose fortress?
Oh, it's probably one of the greater lords. Who knows? Yeah.
Is it always docked here?
Oh no, it's just here to refuel, and then it's going to take off again. We got to continue the battle. As you guys are floating underneath of it.
Are we gonna have any problem going underneath this thing?
You are not. It's you're able to go along the sides. Like, this river is a little bit longer than the picture shows. Yeah, you're able to skirt around the tip of the machine. But then,
It's got very lunatic Pandora vibe of it.
but then
It's reminding me of Hellraisers for some reason.
Hellraisers.
Yeah, the movie.
Oh god, yeah, that's an old movie.
That movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
But yeah, so you guys are continuing down the river. You're floating pretty good. You pass, some of the watchtowers. You see, there's legions of devils gearing up. Like, there's almost like a big battle coming up soon. And
They don't pay us no mind, right?
they are not paying attention because you are on a barge, and they know that it's basically Bell's barge, so they're not gonna screw with anybody. But then you finally get to this the dock. He'll dock you up along the edge, and he'll say, it's how about you'll be able to see it where you're at. You can see it off in the distance.
Oh, question. Did we get to bring our Inferno machine onto the ferry?
You did. It's big enough to hold two of them, so you drove it on there.
Perfect.
Yeah, then you guys start heading off for it, and when you get closer, you see spiky chains lash a 15-foot diameter floating blob of quivering flesh to a 20-foot tall wrought iron scaffold. Two fiends wrapped in chains stand atop the scaffold, torturing the bloated creature's flesh by tightening its chains. Demon ichor oozes from its wounds, forming a shallow pool around the scaffolding. A third, jackal-headed fiend uses a bronze horn to yell loudly at the bloated prisoner in multiple languages. It sits cross-legged about halfway up the scaffolding.
Well,
What is
I'm
it?
glad I didn't eat breakfast this morning.
And it smells terrible.
Do I know what it is by nature check?
Yeah, it is a captive demon.
And is this the one that we think we need to question?
Correct. These are these devils that are torturing it are some of Bel's little minions.
So I guess we'll direct the barge captain to tie off the barge so that we can approach.
Yep, he's already tied up. That's where you guys need to get to.
Well, I imagine that Jindorum
What, Ralph?
and or Victor could be fairly intimidating to question the
Hi, Ralph. Hi.
I think we could make a team of doing it.
All you
think
wanted
that
was
could
attention,
happen.
huh? All you wanted was attention.
Feeling sadistic today, Dragonborn.
Not quite sadistic, but I would very much like to get out of this place.
Oh, why?
That makes two of us.
Ralph.
And the quicker the better.
So let's go and question this creature.
Is there like a platform to approach, like stairs and stuff?
Yeah. This kind of like theater of the mind kind of thing. There's like really no maps for this. But you'll start getting closer, and the those devils will just stop what they're doing and turn and stare at all of you.
Jindorum, me is just says, Bell sent us. He wants us to question this creature. We have need of information.
Oh, I don't know about that. He's the big boss. I don't know why the big boss would be dealing with people like you.
I cast guidance on Jindorum to influence his intimidation or persuasion.
And Victor starts talking, and he just does his Victor thing, and the devil's like, "Okay, man, you don't gotta be like that. Just take it, ask it whatever you want. Jeez, good luck."
Victor things.
I guess he was being like that.
I basically just looked at them.
Well, Sibrix, actually, Victor, I'll let you take the lead on this one, and I'll back you.
We are in need of a certain set of rods. You happen to know what I'm talking.
Runts.
Rods.
Rods? What's a rod?
Something that has been stolen from Bell. I think you very much know what I'm talking about.
I don't know nothing about any rods.
And with that, I'm going to cast Lightning Lash and I'm going to whip him.
Ow! Oh wait, actually, you know what? I will. Here actually is.
And then I'll cast guidance on Victor.
He is in the combat tracker. There, that's what he looks like.
Jindorum. Jindorum, this creature is trying to get me to free it. He's telepathic.
That's what he looks like.
Aww,
I know, he's cute.
he's adorable.
He is.
Yeah, he's got a sweet smile.
He is.
Oh, can you reshare that?
I did.
It's a token.
Oh, it's on the Bell's Forge page. Okay, cool.
So yeah, watch out, Jindora, this creature will try to speak to your mind. Demon,
I
I will not free.
think it will find that we won't free it. We have more things to deal with at this moment.
But
Well, are you going to speak, creature?
free me and I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you everything I know if you free me.
Well, in that case,
Oh, there we go.
ugh,
Oh, that magic trick doesn't work on me.
I think that death is more of a reward at this point for this creature.
yes, I do believe so.
Just
Victor.
leaving it here is.
I'm gonna
Just-
try. I'm gonna try to charm him. Oh, it's a. Never mind.
So are those devils, they are hostile to us as well?
No, they're hostile to the creature, but you guys wanted to talk to him, so they're
okay.
backed off, just watching.
We could kill you, demon.
It's please kill me. It's better than what they're doing to me now.
Oh, really? Well, so I guess you want us to leave you to these guys.
Well, if you free me, I'll tell you what I know.
We do not work with demons.
But you'll work with devils.
Lesser of two evil.
Please.
Where are the rod?
Please free me. You are charmed by him.
What was... Oh, wow. Oh, dear.
Wait. Hold on. What?
He casts a charm onto Victor. Please free me.
Did I notice that?
I don't even. You don't even really hear him talking because this is all going on like telepathically.
So what is... So what's binding?
There are chains. There are 6 chains that I can actually throw on here. Give me 2 seconds.
So what does charm do? Do I have to do what he says, or am I just friendly?
I'm gonna walk up to Jank, and I'm gonna whisper in his ear. Could we make like we're releasing him so we can get this information out of him, and then we'll capture him back?
Chad, do I have to do what he says, or am I just friendly to him?
Let's see. What does charm do? Exactly. Let me look. You attempt to charm. Charmed creature that feels the same that is charmed by you until the spell ends or to you. You regard him as a friendly acquaintance. So yeah, you regard him as a friendly acquaintance.
He's one of your boys.
So I'd most likely want to help.
Correct, and these are the chains that are binding him. There are 6 of them. Yes, 6 chains holding this guy in captivity.
Does he get any extra saves for that at like separate turns. Seeing him attacking the chains, Jules would probably counter charm or something.
How would you know he's charmed?
Why else would he do these things?
It's Victor.
Victor hasn't been helping demons.
So it says you attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. If it fails a saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. So Victor's just wailing away, and Jank's like, "Oi! Fuck off, yeah?" And Jank will tell Exacto, "Tell your friend to stop trying to free this creature before we have to get into it."
So Exacto will look over at Victor and say, Victor, hey, hold up for just a minute. Let's figure this out.
So whilst I'm charmed, do I see sense, or do I just want to help the person?
Do you see who?
Do I see any sense? Would I listen to Exacto?
If you want to, it's up to you. Like you're one of your good friends is held captive and being tortured.
I must release him.
Jindorum is going to cast Hold Person on Victor.
And the Sybarix, Jules, you hear this, or Jindorum will hear the Sybarix whisper in his head, "Come on, free me. I'll tell you everything you want to know. You want to get out of here, don't you?"
Jindorum thinks back. You do not have the power to leave this place, or else you.
I was captured. And besides, I don't want to leave this place. I love Avernus.
I didn't mean Avernus. I meant these people. You don't have the power to leave them. Why should I believe you have the power to get out of here?
I don't wish to get out of here. I let them capture me.
Why?
So I can gain information for my lord.
So we think, or Bell thinks, that this creature might know where the rods are that we need. Is that the information we're trying to get?
Yes.
Jindorum will.
Right, Jinko's going to walk forward and
Uh-oh.
show one of the Hellfire javelins to the Sybarix and say, "Do you know what this does?"
It stabs.
Oh, it does more than stab. If you are killed with this, you will be reborn in the River Styx as a Lemure. Is that what you want?
I do believe that's humanoid.
It is, but I'm hoping he doesn't know that.
Roll intimidation. Let's see.
Do you want intimidation or deception?
Jindorum would like to help him.
Yeah, roll
by
what?
Jindorum would like to take the help action to help him intimidate. He's going to say, "Yeah, you don't want to be one of those. They're little weaklings. They can be cut down easily."
Yeah, roll intimidation, Jingle, with advantage. Okay, just kill me then. Get it over with.
Right, okay. Well, that didn't work. I thought it was worth a shot.
Looks like we're gonna have to let him go to get the information.
Yeah, I think to let him go, we'd have to fight these devils and then trust that once we let him go, it's kept to its side of the bargain. Jules is probably better suited to getting the information from the Cybrex than anyone. I'm imagining Jules has got a higher charisma score.
Yeah, he does. It's more of the skills that Jules has as far as like other things. At this point, Jules is actually going to step forward, seeing that they're not making money, and Jules is happy to have a bargain. He is going to twirl the lore, twirl the rock, and say, if we were to release you, what guarantee do we have that you're going to actually give us the information?
Oh, I swear on my lord.
Who is your lord?
Do you want an insight check on that? Because can we tell if he's in any way truthful?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Roll insight. He is full of shit. Like
He's full of shit.
He,
Okay.
he has no plans on telling you what you need to know.
Okay, so we've got to force it out of him somehow, or wheedle it out of him, trick it out of him, something. He's not going to tell us no matter what we.
As an aside, Jenk, how long have you been torturing this creature?
This week, maybe 20 hours this week.
Has he told any information at all?
Oh yeah, he's given us some things that are useful.
Any information about rods, adamantium rods?
He mentioned something about a wrecked fortress that went down, but other than that, no. Yeah, yes. Hang on a second.
So Alanthios is still with us, isn't he?
He is not actually. All he wanted to do was make introductions, and then he pissed off.
Oh, okay.
Um,
What about these devils? Do they know anything about a fortress or wrecked fortress? You say it was a flying fortress?
yeah, they were just. That's who you guys were asking.
Okay, do they know the location of a wrecked flying fortress?
They do not. And Jules, roll that save throw on Victor, please.
Oh, for
Hold person.
hold person?
Yes. Okay.
Victor's casually lying on the floor.
All
Yeah.
right.
They said they captured him towards the bottom right hand side of the map. That's where they caught the guy, and he was babbling on about rods.
Cybriex, how do you feel about Zariel?
It makes some like what a demon equivalent of spitting on the ground.
Well, these rods are a key for us. We want to leave this place. Zariel is the only one who can send us. Luckily, we know where she is. If you tell us where the rods are, that's the easy part. Then we just leave you here. If you don't tell us where the rods are, we'll go convince Belle to let us take you and bring you straight to Zariel.
If you knew where she was, why are you wasting your time trying to find rods?
Some people need a way. It's insurance. I will be happy to roll deception.
Roll deception. and it will say, well, I kind of believe you, but at the same time, and it will look up, and he'll look up at the sky and like kind of gesture up to that flying fortress that you saw docked in the Stygian dock, and will say, well, seeing as that is her fortress, and she's probably on there, and you're not giving that any attention whatsoever, I think you're full of shit.
Ah. You can think that, and sometimes you might be right. But this time you're not.
I'll try. You want to? Will you make a deal with me?
What's the deal?
And before you make the deal, roll save on picture again, please. Okay, Victor, you are no longer being held.
Am I still charmed though?
Yes. And it will say, it will tell you, if you, I will tell you where the rise and the wrecked fortress are located if you release me. If you promise to release me, I will tell you where they are.
Well, we already know he's full of shit. He's not going to do that.
I promise.
Roll deception.
Yeah, Jules would also get behind that one. As far as releasing him, but he would never actually release.
Okay, I'm glad that you promise. Do you have your map?
Yes, show him the map.
And we'll like kind of like slime, like kind of snot slime onto the map, and it will reveal a land on where he says that the rods are at, which is down south to your right hand side.
Once he
rods.
reveals that, Jinko will ask Lulu if she knows anything about this location.
No, I don't know anything about any fortresses or rods or anything. I'm sorry. I'm such a failure.
Did any of the creatures from the barge come with us when we went to meet this Sibri?
They did not. They let you off, got your car off, and went floating back up the river.
Okay.
So, whilst Victor's still charmed, he's still pretty intelligent, and he's realised that he can't damage these chains. So he stopped attacking them, but still. He has no idea how to free the creature at this time, even though he wants to because he's charmed.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go see if you're telling the truth. We'll check out this wrecked flying fortress, and we'll be back.
But wait. Let me out.
We're gonna check out your story first, dude.
Oh, that's not what. But you're gonna leave these guys. Come on, man! I told you what you wanted to know.
Jules is gonna say, make sure you get it in writing next time.
Come on.
So off we go.
Do they know that they were tried to charm on a success? Or is it just when the spell ends?
It's just when the spell ends.
Okay.
So, with that, we will call it here.
All right. You guys have a good week.
Yes. No one died.
Good session again, guys. Well,
Surpri-
Jindolan went down twice.
but not in the long run.
Yeah, I don't like the look of all those